Okay, it's November 11, I believe, middle of November. Today I'm going to be planting garlic, so I thought I'd do a little quick tour of the garden just to see how it's going and kind of update people on where we're at. You can see most of the beds are cleared. This is my herb bed, kind of in the shade. I'm just letting it go. It's got cilantro everywhere right now. Kind of almost using it like a cover crop. The flower bed is, I've taken out all the really tall stuff and I'm just letting some of the stuff go. We'll look at those lupins down there in a minute. This was a tomato bed. It's going to be garlic. I'm just leaving this alyssum here because it's flowering. I'm going to let it go. This was cucumbers, and now it's just one echinacea plant, which, speaking of echinacea, I've got a couple here, and this guy here is flowering, or it's trying to. It looks like it's going to in November. Got two plants here that just they're not giving up. So yeah, and this bed was garlic. I'll probably put garlic here too. Garlic there too. And what's going on is pretty much all these beds, you can see I've got some pretty new, put down some compost from my compost and some straw. Before that I did put down a little bit of like some bone meal and some blood meal, but not a ton, mostly relying on the compost and straw. And yeah, so we'll have those go. I've got a few fall vegetables out. This is celery. We're going to see if it'll live through the winter. And I'll go down here, but just another bed here. That's going to be more garlic. So check these out. These lupins, they're not giving up really either. They're coming in pretty well. They don't seem. I mean, there's some dead leaves on them, but they don't seem to mind the cold weather right now. Here's some other plants. We've got a couple of kale, some red boar. I've got a red cabbage here and a white cabbage, and then komatsuna, which is new to me. We'll see if we like it or not. And then probably what I wanted to show what's going on here is I've raised this bed, and both here and way over there we can go look at. I'm basically I'm not buying much soil or anything. I'm using some soil. Like if I've got a really old grow bag or a hanging basket, I'm using the soil from that. But I'm basically making big like compost piles. So that bed there was a compost pile. Now it's a bed. This was a bed, but it grew, so I've basically been putting all the waste from the garden into it, plus compost, plus straw, but it's kind of handy because I've got a place to put all my stuff when I pull it up, and then I'm making more soil. And so this is kind of what it sort of starts like. This is where that cypress tree fell down, so I can't really grow anything right there. The rugs aren't going to stay, they're just to kill some weeds and stuff, but right that area I can't grow pretty much anything. There's a giant stump. So I took some of the logs and I kind of made a dam. It's maybe a little hard to tell, but there's a bit of an incline here, so just made like a sort of a catching thing, and starting to put straw, and that's an old hanging basket in there, and basically we'll be adding compost to this pretty much over the winter, and I plan to make this like a little pumpkin patch. And that way the pumpkins can run. They like to go west, and so they go right over that area that I can't grow. And then this used to be raspberries. I pulled them up. That's another reason that's down. But here you can see this is kind of a middle. This has been going for a while. This is going to be a bed, and I'm going to probably put some straw bales or something up there. I don't know yet. But I've got a little, this is my walkway. Fancy. Some boards on the ground here, just walk through. But so that's what's going on here today. Well, we've got compost finishing, like there. I just took down all that compost from the big one and put it into the box there. This is still bits of that cypress tree I'm getting rid of like week by week. But yeah, so we're gonna plant garlic here in a little bit this afternoon, just kind of letting it warm up, maybe after lunch. I gotta do something with these guys. Well, this is another red cabbage just sitting there, and then I think there's another white cabbage up over there. It's gonna do something with these strawberries too, probably. I don't know. We'll see. Depends how energetic I get. This is a really, really old bed that could use a little love. It could be expanded. But that's it. Here you can see, this is my, I love this stuff, this foam covered wire. After I tie up things, I take it off the plants, I just kind of hang it on the trellis, and then it's sort of available. I've been using some of this stuff. This is 2 years old. The more greener stuff is newer, but it lasts a long time. And you can see there's even in here, there's some tomatoes. And just kind of letting the, kind of the soil compost, trying to keep it alive. I want to plant stuff in it, and yeah. Got a lot of leaves on the ground. I want to get as many of those as I can, try to compost them. But we'll see. All right, there we go.